This is the full Earth team for fighting against the Prongo. He's on his second respawn, so he's got quite a bit of stats at this point. We have Tundra Blessing level 3 with Charles, Iseria, young Senya, and Frieren. For replacements, young Senya is our cleanser, and she has dual attack, which is really nice. For cleansing, Destina or Ray are like the full defense options, with at least Destina having her S2 CR push, though Ray is better at cleansing overall. Laia was an option I was thinking about maybe, because she does have cleanse on S2, but she has her S3 dead turn, plus she can't heal as much, so that might be a little bit rough. Charles is just the DPS pretty much. His counter damage is really nice, so it basically doubles his turns. And then Frieren, she's just nice because she has CR push, self-immunity buff, tons of damage. You could replace her with Vivian or something. Vivian, you can soul burn her S2 for extra AoE damage, and also her S3 giving everybody immunity buff can be pretty useful. But let's go ahead and take a look at their stats, starting off with Charles. Charles' Destro Pen with a damage artifact is pretty much all you need. And then we're going to, next up, Iseria. Speed, any of the bulk 2P sets, HP or defense, work fine. She's the squishiest member of the team and is the most likely to die. And then we have Song of Stars. Frieren, her PvP build works fine. I'm on Destro Torrent with her personal artifact. And then we have young Senya, lastly, speed, HP set with Celestine. I like Celestine more than Rekos, though Rekos works fine too, just because I feel like Iseria is kind of taking the most damage, and the heals getting concentrated into her is pretty nice. Though Rekos does at least heal you on the off turns as well. So we're starting off at 9.37 million, and let's see where we end up. You can just open with S3, because the boss is going to attack buff immediately. So hopefully we land the unbuffable here. And we missed our death break instead, which might be even worse. Well, sucks. And there's our death break. Ideally, we would have landed our death break and then young Senya pull somebody else, but this is as good, or it's good enough. So here, we technically don't really need to S3, because it's not like we took a ton of... The debuffs missed on Charles, but I'm going to S3 anyways. It's going to give us some healing, and also we'll just show the usual rotation, where Charles gets hit with the buffalo and we have to cleanse it there. We can just S3 soul burn here. Then we're not going to soul burn the Frieren S1 for now, just in case. There's sometimes you can get a really bad RNG rotation. So here we're going to reset Senya so she can cleanse the debuff transfer, and then we're going to soul burn S1. This turn here is complete RNG because he stuns 2 random enemies. Senya has 200 F-res, Frieren has immunity buff, so these two can't get stunned. If Iseria gets stunned, we don't care, because it's the debuff transfer turn coming up anyway, so even if Iseria moves, we don't really want to hit the boss anyways. The only one that matters is Charles, and with good RNG, Charles does not get stunned. And that's bad RNG, he got stunned. There's not really anything we can do about that. I'm debating if I want to cleanse, but I don't think I can. Okay, that dual attack kind of makes up for Charles getting stunned. We did lose 2 hits of damage from Charles getting stunned, because he also didn't counter on this hit, which means that we are owed 1 more dual attack. I'm going to... I think it actually kind of doesn't really matter. I was gonna say I don't want to hit the boss to not extend his debuffs more, but it doesn't matter if it gets transferred here, because Senya's going to cleanse. No, let's cleanse up. We're gonna soul burn again.
手伝ってくれる。これでどう？
So again, we can just S3 here, because the greater attack buff is here, so the 2-turn covers it. We must be unbuffable, which kinda sucks, but at least we got our damage stuff done. And then here, I'm debating if I want to just hit the boss immediately or no. I'm going to skip hitting him for now. And this is really just because we have enough hits for Vitality already from the counter plus the Young Senya proc. This turn here, I'm trying to debate if I want to use Frieren S3 here or not. I do kind of want to hold it so that I have a strip for the greater attack buff, which I think I'm going to do. So that gets us the 7, and then I'm going to do a thing where I'm going to S1 this guy, because then everybody gets to move down for free pretty much. And I can actually stall out one more turn. I could stall out one more turn, but I'm not going to. I'm going to Soul Burn here instead. Yeah, I'm going to Soul Burn, hit this guy here. And our debuffs, this so that the debuffs go all the way over to the transfer phase. That was pretty much exactly who I was hoping to pull. We get stripped here, which kind of sucks, and now hopefully Frieren strips him back. Nice. So at least we're safe there, and just in time, we get our stuff back. And let's take a look at our soul situation. I'm just trying to make sure I don't waste my souls. I should be fine to soul burn this. Probably won't regret it. I'm a little bit worried about Young Senya's positioning here. I'm gonna hit this guy, and just to avoid the 2-turn death break. Okay, well that could also happen. I think it's fine though. I think Young Senya gets her turn. Especially with all the CR push from Frieren S2 and Charles S2. So let's go ahead and cleanse. So again, we're on this RNG turn here, where I could reset Senya, but not at any point. I'm going to reset Frieren instead. Because Charles is going to move after the boss, so if I get stunned, I can't cleanse it anyways. And this time we didn't get stunned, which is nice. I'm gonna just S1 here. I was debating S3 in case Young Senya pulls, but Iseria getting stunned here is actually perfect, because it means that nobody except for Frieren or Charles can get pulled. And I actually don't... I guess I don't have attack buff. so it doesn't matter if a soul burn here or not. I did waste a lot of souls. There are certain timings where, like, if everybody gets stunned, sometimes it can get annoying with having enough souls for Charles. But could have soul burned Frieren like 3 more times during this fight, more or less.
嫌な早めに終わらせない
Overall, I would say we had not fantastic RNG during this fight, but we still did about 4.4 million damage.